My name's Ron Tickner, Deputy Chairman of Boxted Airfield Historical Group, and this is the Boxted Airfield Museum, dedicated to the history of Boxted Airfield in Essex. The two Nissen huts which form the museum, perhaps I can tell you a little bit about the huts. The hut on the left is a new hut which was built in kit form and we built up. This hut is an original Nissen hut which was taken from the airfield and used in somebody's back garden really as a gymnasium and office. The hut was donated to the group with the proviso that if we could dismantle it and rebuild it, we could have it free of charge, which we did. Probably 60% of the hut is original. All the hoops that form the skeleton of the hut are original. Probably about 60% of the outer corrugated sheeting and the inner sheeting is original. All the gaps were replaced with new corrugated sheeting which we had made up to measure. The hut has been reassembled to the original 1942 blueprints which we were able to obtain from the RAF Museum at Hendon. This was really quite a coup, I think, to get the original blueprints so as we could construct the hut as near as possible to the original drawings. Some of the actual timber used is original. The brickwork, as you can see, is obviously new cavity wall brickwork. The foundations were quite substantial compared with the wartime foundations. The wartime foundations simply consisted of either a timber or a concrete base with virtually no foundations. We, on the other hand, had to comply to local planning rules and regulations, and we had to put in 1 metre of concrete as foundations all the way around. So it was quite a costly item to take care of the foundations. Then we've got cavity wall either end, and we also put in a 4-inch foam thermal insulation into the concrete oversight, and we also put in thermal insulation between the inner and the outer skins. So really the hut now has been, the first hut has been completed now 2 or 3 years, and this hut is now in its 2nd year. And we were quite concerned how we would get on through the winter, but it's proved to be quite good. We've had no real problem with condensation, and it's been quite comfortable. We have group meetings here every month or so through the winter, and it's been quite comfortable without really any heating. So we're very pleased from that point of view.
As a child and lived here.
As you can see, the construction, the skeleton of the museum
Yeah. Well, if you write down Audrey Wells,
the angled
Audrey Wells
hoops.
is the lady.
Yeah.
If you want to make a note.
The inner, most of these sheets are original corrugated sheeting that we've managed to clean up and repaint.
Not Turner Road.
Off Turner Road, yes.
Yeah, Polly, Holy
No,
Polly.
I really can't remember.
All this inner sheeting isn't actually screwed to the hoops. It's simply held in position by straining wires. Two straining wires per section on the outer side of the corrugated sheet. Simply hold that in position. And then the outer sheets are now to the timber purlins.
You were talking when you were down there.
Yeah, yes, I should be able to come up, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be able to come up anyway on the road.
She's quite mobile, is she?
Yeah, we do. Have a good look around, or? Yeah, it's,
This is a basic plan of the airfield as it was during the war.
Oh, yeah.
Standard layout for a runway, which was built to the standard RAF in the A shape there, the main runway, and then two shorter runways there.
Top end of the Essex Road. Oh, right. And that connection sort of explosion-wise.
This is our roll of honour, really, of all the personnel who were lost during the war years, during their service from Boxted.
Did you know anything about
There's a total there of just under 100 names on the board there.
Well, that was one. My squadron had a.
We do have a special book of remembrance here, which we like anybody related to any family relatives, anybody who'd like to make an entry there with comments on
This is a different something else.
This happened on the night before D-Day.
This is one of our exhibits which explains the system of the air sea rescue. This was another important feature at Boxted Airfield because the Air Sea Rescue Squadron was the first American Air Sea Rescue Squadron was formed here at Boxted. Up until this time they relied on the RAF for the Air Sea Rescue. They formed the Air Sea Rescue Squadron with war-weary Thunderbolts, which were painted up as 5F. On the code letters on the aircraft was 5F, and they had the red, white and blue nose bands to identify them as Air Sea Rescue. And the way the system worked was on what was called the triangular system, where various radio beams went out from these stations around the coast, and where the beams crossed, that was the point of possibly a downed aircraft. And as soon as an SOS was received through to Boxted, two Thunderbolts would take off. One would fly, once they located, say for example a downed pilot, once they located the pilot, one would fly a low circuit around to keep an eye on the pilot. The other one would fly high, a high orbit to keep in radio contact until such time as a launch, motor launch, or a walrus aircraft could come out and pick up the pilot. And, with time, they became quite expert.
The museum, the detail, put our leaflets in there.
Over the years, there was quite a large number of personnel were rescued. We've got a complete write-up here of how the triangulation system works. This was a I actually made this board up in 2003. This, when we used to have the air shows, we used to have themed shows. For example, this in 2003, we had an air show and the theme was Air Sea Rescue. So I made up this board explaining Boxted's role in the American Air Sea Rescue. At that time, we had the Air Sea Rescue helicopter came in to land here on the airfield from Watersham. The Yellow Sea King helicopter, you know, that everybody sees around the coast. We had that in for the day, and it was exhibited with the crew. So each year we had this theme. As I say, that particular year it was Air Sea Rescue. We then had anniversary of the RAF and various other themes over the years. I think it's probably a year or two later. Our theme was D-Day, so then I added all this information on D-Day. So we've got a complete write-up here. Pegasus Bridge, the first troops over on D-Day when they took Pegasus Bridge. So we've got a complete explanation there of the D-Day landings, which again Boxted played quite a major part there. They were busy all day, flying cover, top cover with the Thunderbolt squadrons. So that was quite a busy day. Yeah, these are the.
No, I can't read it upside down. Really, I am.
These were the location finding aerials for the Air Sea Rescue, which positioned around the coast. So you had a transmitter system and a receiver system. These would be relay pylons. These receiver stations would have a rotating aerial so as to pick up the radio beam.
They all look handmade.
They are. Yeah, these are simply sticks with pieces of wire. That was.
I took over from the Americans.
Very high tech.
Well, not really. I've just made them up out of bits and pieces.
Did you construct everything?
Yeah.
I live now at Elmstead Market.
Oh, okay, it's around the corner then.
Oh, these.
I used to live at Mersey.
These shells actually came from Normandy beaches.
The European,
and the sand
they allowed us
is
to move
sand from the Normandy beaches, which I sprinkled on.
And of course I gradually
Just to allow glue and then sprinkled the sand.
and gradually moved back to Braddon Bay. You're in the army. Well,
As far as location is concerned, that's Boxted Airfield there, which in the RAF groupings was actually in Fighter Command Group 11 group, which you know took care of the whole of this area.
That was part of his things that he.
Yeah, this whole area actually. You see, we've got these three areas here were the American groups. This is they call them divisions. So we've got the first division there, first air division, second, and this was the third. So Boxted was in the third air division, but it was also in the larger RAF group,
Purely and simply,
of
we don't want
RAF
people
group,
broken.
11 group, which was the really the mainstay of the fighter command during the Battle of Britain. All the major airfields were located in 11 group. This was called Hellfire Corner with all
That's
the,
my
you know,
aircraft,
all the
yeah.
Battle of
That's what you
Britain
used to fly, was it?
Yeah, the number one.
aircraft. They lost a terrific amount of aircraft in this area. All these famous airfields like Tickner there,
Oh, was it? Oh, fantastic.
Romney Marsh, and
Which I paid
so many aircraft went down in Romney Marsh.
200 Camel cigarette.
Oh, did you?
Rochford is another, there's a satellite airfield down by Southend. There's a forward fighter station.
Europe.
North Weald, of course,
Every airfield in the
looking after London. Hornchurch, another very famous.
Oh, really?
And then you've got Biggin Hill over here somewhere, Biggin Hill there. Kenley,
That's
you know,
the
so
largest provider by.
Oh, was it?
famous fighter command. RAF Fighter Command was there, Stanmore. And RAF 11 Group HQ,
How old were
Uxbridge.
you here?
Well,
RAF
from the
Hendon.
time, must be in about a year, just over.
And you can see the amount of US airfields in this area of Suffolk and Norfolk
I was
and
demobbed
Essex.
And I hope you don't get
in,
These are all
at the end of 1946.
These are all American airfields here, and also here you can see there's quite a lot there. Cambridge area. We've got
What did you do after the war?
Bedford, Duxford there in the centre. All these other